Hello everybody, my name is Katrina and today I am filming my first vegan what I eat in a day video. I have been vegan for over 3 years now and I'm very excited to share some nice, delicious and also simple meal ideas. Let's jump straight in. So today for breakfast I am making my go-to meal which I call super oats, and I call them that way because they're also packed with my favorite seed mix, peanut butter, blueberries. I'm just adding quite a lot of water, hot water. It looks at the moment that it's very unproportional, but it's actually not. So at the moment it just looks like that. While it's soaking, I also add some cinnamon. That is amazing. And we mix it in. Next thing, definitely while it's still super hot, I will add my peanut butter. This butter will thicken it. This is a whole tablespoon of peanut butter. And it's already thickening, but it still looks quite liquid. And to make that perfect balance, or it depends on what thickness porridge you also prefer. Like I like it quite liquidy, but not as liquid as this. So then the next thing, I will be putting this seed mix. I just call it seed mix and goji berries. And you can get these mixes in any food market. Usually just need like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of this a day. There we go. This looks amazing. Last but not least, we add some really nice giant blueberries. I don't know why they're so big, but yeah, adding blueberries. And as a last bit, I like to add some lemon zest. It just adds that very authentic, original, I don't know, like very pleasant flavor. So all you have to do is get a grater and lemon. Make sure it's washed and unwaxed. Otherwise, if it's waxed, it doesn't slide. It doesn't really, I don't know how to say it. The grater doesn't really cut it properly because it just keeps sliding. So yeah, and I used one of the biggest graters. So this, just a little bit. Okay, this way, yeah. If you add just like a tiny little bit, that's enough because the zest will just soak in the water in the porridge and it will just add that nice flavor and you're not even going to taste the actual zest bits in it. So that's what's so amazing about it. Yeah, and that is my breakfast. As you might have noticed, I didn't really use any sweeteners for my porridge, no jam, no maple syrup, and that's just simply because I tried to eliminate the added sugars in my diet at the moment. I'm just experimenting with it, and so far it's going good because for me, my main morning sugar dose are my fruit, like watermelon or berries, or if I can't always get fresh fruit, if I don't have them at home, then I will be adding some maple syrup or date syrup, maybe just very little for some added flavor. Also made my lovely cup of coffee with coconut milk and I'm very excited to start my day. So for my lunch, I would normally have something that is left over from the night before.
because I usually cook quite a lot for dinner for myself and for my boyfriend. It's just more efficient to have something to eat the following day rather than spending money on buying lunch or making a sandwich, which is not always the best that you would want to have for food. Anyway, today I am at home and I actually haven't got anything left from yesterday. That's why I'm preparing my own lunch. This is super quick and easy. I already have my spring onion and mushrooms prepared, just like for one person portion. I will be making these Singapore curry noodles I got in Tesco. I think they're available in Sainsbury's as well. They're very easy. They're already pre-cooked, so all you have to do is just like throw them in a pan and heat them up. As well as I will add half of avocado to my meal, and that will be my lunch. Just FYI, I know that just because you're vegan, it does not mean that you're necessarily eating healthy and that you're a healthy person. I think that's quite a big misconception about being vegan, that you can still eat everything that just doesn't contain dairy or any other animal product. I was one of them people too that for a long time, not for a long time, but from the beginning, didn't always choose the best for myself. And I think because I started thinking more about health in general, I want to prolong my life as a healthy person, not just prolong it in general. I decided to make as many healthy options, food options for me as possible. And it's not always the best. For example, as these noodles are pre-cooked, they're probably not the best because they've already been cooked in oil. And it's not like I don't consume oil. I would just prefer it to consume it straight from the source, like this avocado, for example. Just minimizing those risky products, risky sweets, donuts, chocolates, sweet, sour sweets, and stuff like that. I think your body will just say thank you in the future. And that's what is important for me. Yeah, so let's get on with cooking. Okay, so it's cooking, slowly cooking, and cooking without oil this time as well. Because the key ingredient here is a non-stick pan or a pot. At this point I'm adding soy sauce, just a little bit. I actually realized that I've run out of teriyaki sauce, so I'm not gonna have any sauce on top. Now these are nicely cooked almost. And it's in a pan. As you see, it's already yellow because it's pre-cooked with some Singapore curry spices. I'm just trying to break it apart in a pan. There it is, my ready meal. Just add in last bits of avocado. In a last minute decision, I thought I would add a couple falafels, just cut in half. So the main ingredient of this meal today will be this big boy called marrow. It looks like a giant zucchini. It's literally 2.5 of my hand size. I bought it I actually found it at a farmer's market in the town where I live, but I haven't seen it in many other places in the UK. So if you can't find specifically this thing, which is marrow, zucchinis is basically the same thing. They just have a bit different flavor. They're like the little version of this. So if you can't find marrow, use zucchinis instead. I'm only going to use a half of it for one meal, just because this is a bit too much for one meal. The ingredients I will be using for this meal is this tempeh pieces. They're already pre-cooked with the curry flavor. I don't know why today everything is curry flavor for me. Usually I use my own made tofu, but you don't need to be that extra. You can use any other tofu or tempeh if you wish. This is already marinated, and I just have to use it today because otherwise it's gonna get out of date. And usually I make my own tofu block, which looks like this. It's currently still soaking in the water with Himalayan salt, just reducing the flavor of the lemon, which I use for curding soy milk. So that's a separate story. I will link a video below how to make your own tofu at home if you wish. And yeah, so here I'm also using brown rice, chopped tomatoes, and this is cavolo kale. It's a bit more rich in iron than the other kale. I'd say that the most important criteria how I decide what to cook and how I plan my meals is orientating by nutrients. I'm trying to include as many different nutrient dense products in my meals. That way I know that I will get everything I need throughout the day. And also, for example, if I don't manage to eat properly in the morning, I will make sure that I will have more protein, more fiber throughout the day. If I eat something different, even if I eat pancakes instead of porridge, there's less fiber, obviously there's less protein, so I will make sure that I compensate that throughout the day. No matter what diet you're on, no matter what lifestyle you have, even if you eat meat and you just want to try it out, different because there's so many different vegetables, it's very difficult to follow what you should include in your meals if you don't research it in advance. And that's why I recommend for everybody, just when you start learning adulting as a vegan, you literally learn most important nutrients within each product that you use, so that way you know that you don't get deficient, and if you do feel sluggish and something doesn't feel right, you know what sorts of foods you could eat in order to
heal your body, like to make yourself feel better, which doesn't always have to be pancakes or like unhealthy snacks. That's that. As I said, just because you're vegan doesn't mean you're always healthy, and it's okay to have cheat meals and have snacks and stuff like that. Like, I have snacks as well. Today I did not manage to get any snack just because I was really busy, and in general both my meals, breakfast and lunch, were very filling, so I didn't feel like I needed anything else in between. But if you do need snacks, there are plenty of options, and I'm sure I will film some more videos regarding what some snack recipes, smoothies, shakes, even desserts. Hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the meal if you tried to cook it as well. Please comment, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, or let me know what other content would you like to see from me. I'm looking forward to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!